Think of some famous celebrity right now. Just close your eyes and think about someone who got out of the hood really fast and got really successful overnight, or grinded till he actually made it. Just think about that. Just think about that person. What the most common people do, like what normal people will do in this situation. Like, let's say you been grinding music and you drop an album that is like an absolute banger. Someone wants to buy this album and you actually get a $1 million deal. Let's say there is no taxes, you get $1 million. What do you do with that? Maybe spend it on a car or a house. Spend it on random degenerate woman. Maybe spend it on flying out your degenerate woman to you. Maybe drugs. What would you spend it on? Because if you watch these kinds of videos, you will know that most people are lazy, less caring about like their future, less sort of mindful, and they don't know that everything has sort of this ROI, which is return on investment. So, for example, an educational book has a return on investment of thousands of dollars, basically. If it's business, then even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And people will still spend it on cars and drugs and alcohol because they don't know the concept of ROI. So this celebrity that we thinking about, most of the time they become degenerate. They actually start to lose the money. There is this statistic that I heard once that like 90 something percent of lottery winners, like big winners, eventually go back to their same kind of wealth like 5 or 6 years later. So if you really want to like start a business, really searching your path in life, you need to think about that. Does you like want the result of the thing? For example, drop shipping is like pretty soulless. Sorry for the drop shippers out there, but I think like it's like a pretty soulless business model. Like, what, you just buying stuff and selling stuff. It's like pretty fucking boring. If someone like like enjoys that. I don't know, like maybe pursue it, but most men don't even think about that they just want the result of something. So they just go in the fastest way to get money and top 5 best business models in 2024. So they copy these things that will get you to the money slower. Because if you think about it, you have an automatic advantage in your business model if you enjoy the work and the process of the success, basically. So think about, what would you do? This is like a really great question. I will actually like write it down and think about it. What would you do if you already were a billionaire and you already had like a lifetime amount of like wealth, and you wouldn't even have to work something? You just, let's say you born a billionaire and you don't have to work. What would you still like work on? What kind of business model, what kind of career path would you take? This is like a really, really, really important question to sort of ask yourself. So, if you really thought about that, that's why some men enjoy to work. That's why some men are labeled workaholic. Because they enjoy working, right? Not the result, not the money, not the fame, not the clout, not the success, not the status. They just love the work for the work. And the amount of people that doesn't even think about that you would actually reach your goal faster by just writing down this sentence. What would I do if I was already a millionaire? So maybe pause this video, maybe just go in a quiet place, go out in the park, and start journaling hard as fuck. What would I do if I was already a millionaire or a billionaire or something? Like I wouldn't have to work. Because these workaholic men who likes to work have the most fucking successful, most pleasant, most happy, most fulfilled life possible. You get to the result, which is like an awesome benefit, like money, clout, fame, I don't know, status. But you also enjoy the process. How good would that be, bro? How good would that be if you wouldn't pursue something like e-commerce to help fucking chiropractors scale their business up like you care the fuck? So, just like think about that for like a minute. Like really, like I would really appreciate if you would like pause this video and journal about this. So I want you to be this kind of workaholic labeled kind of guy who actually enjoys working and will still get to the result. So don't think about the result. Don't think about the expectation in your mind, the money, the fame, the status, because you will be there like in any business model basically. So think about what you would actually do to be happy. What would you do if you were a billionaire? What would you do if you are already making it? What is that one little habit? One work task? What would you do? For example, I record these videos because I'm like in a flow state. I don't have like thoughts in my brain during that because I'm basically like ADHD or something. Or I just like can't really focus in class. But if I'm speaking, I'm in a complete flow state. So like you would find these things when you are in a flow state. Flow state is when you find something that is will get you to like the result. You're happy during that, and it's actually like hard. Like harder than like a average. So think about your flow state task, your flow state work. What would it be? What is it? For me it's recording videos or playing football or hitting the gym, bodybuilding. I like this stuff. And it's actually hard. And I will get to the result happier. And maybe even faster because I have the sort of advantage that I like the work. So if you like something, you would do it more. For example, you always have that song that you always play. So you really like that song, and you just like found the song, let's say, and you play it first time. Oh my god, it's so good. Then you played every time on your playlist, and it's always hits. It's always a banger. That is what sort of your work task should look like. You should be actually happy to record, or you should be actually happy to do that kind of task. So the best thing is that you don't have to like make something or fucking have chiropractors scale up their businesses or some shit if you don't want to. You just have to find this like sort of flow state task which you don't have like thoughts in your brain, and like you're completely in focus and completely aligned with this thing that you're doing right now. You should find that task because then you'll happily work. Like how like big a return on investment is that you like to work? Probably tens of thousands of dollars. You just randomly start working because you like it. Holy fuck. I really wish that you journal about these things, because I don't want you to be this random video that is like motivation number 7 video. I want this to actually help you to like find your purpose and sort of like the direction of your life, and maybe even the business model that you should like use, or the career path, maybe. And if you want to support my channel and you want to see more self-improvement videos on your feed, subscribe, like, and share this with a friend who might like needs this kind of advice, because you will be a really great friend if you actually send this to him, because you will be like a really high quality guy to to send a video like this to someone else that might really have like might really needs it. Have a nice day, bro. Goodbye. Mwah.